Hello, this is Mirnaya, Defiler tour number 59, match 2, game 2 of the winners semi-finals, Neagle versus Cryoc. Cryoc is up 1-0, map is good old Fighting Spirit. So, Cryoc spawns in the 10 o'clock position as the blue Terran, and Neagle spawns at the 5 o'clock position as the brown Protoss. Well, to be consistent, I should probably call this 11. So, Cryoc took game 1 after Neagle opened with what, in my eyes, was a very inefficient one-base Reaver attack that got completely shut down and did basically no damage. It killed like 2 SCVs. And after that, Cryoc managed to push out to the middle of the map while securing the third in the meanwhile, whereas Neagle took a very late third. And even though he did try several recalls, all those were shut down rather, even if not very quickly, but they got shut down before they could do significant damage. And so eventually Neagle found himself out of resources, and Cryoc ended up taking the game. Gateway opening again from Neagle. Whereas Cryoc is putting down his first barracks. Well, if Resonance was a map that is good for defensive play, then what can I say about Fighting Spirit? It is the defensive map in the IC Cup map pool, I believe. Easy to take third, easy to defend first 3 bases, and a rather large map. So even though it allows for more mobility than Resonance did, it's still rather easy to hold, especially your first 3 bases. So this could be a long PvT, especially since the players have spawned cross positions. That is a slightly better for Protoss than for Terran, since the push out distance is, well, square root 2 larger. Square root 2 times larger than if they had spawned next to one another, and, well, obviously recalls are just as effective as in any position. Core is done, first Dragoon is coming out. Cryoc is probably going to find Neagle on his second attempt, whereas Neagle has not even sent out a scout. After the first Rex is done, Factory's getting up. And okay, this time no shenanigans with a fake air attack. Dragon range is being upgraded immediately. SCV finds the base and is going to get repelled by the Dragoon on the ramp. So even though Cryoc, as opposed to Neagle, did scout, he is also going to be playing blind for a good part of the first few minutes. And he sends the SCV and tries to sneak back. Oh, that didn't work. He manages to push past the Dragoon, but the second Dragoon should be able to catch it as they come to the bridge. One shot and the other shot. Yep, SCV is dead. So now neither players know what the other is doing. In fact, what is happening is that Cryoc built 4 Marines and is floating his barracks out, getting his first tank and mines, and getting his natural expansion. And as opposed to the first game, Neagle is also going for a relatively fast expansion just off of 1 gate, and he's getting his robo quickly after that. Yeah, that was next before robo, so Okay, first tank is out, first vulture is out, yep, and Cryoc begins his, is this a proper FD push? I think so. In any case, it's not going to be a very committed attack. Yeah, in fact, as you can see, Cryoc is satisfied with just having chased the Dragoons back from his bridge, and is going to mine up the area in front of the bridge, and that's a very good position to defend. The Nexus completes. The Robo is done, 7 gateways coming up, the Citadel is done, and it's a fast Templar Archives. So again, as opposed to Game 2, where we basically only saw Templars from Neagle once he was in an irrecoverable position, he is going to get them rather fast and at a fast Stargate as well. So this is probably going to be Arbiters before he takes the third. Meanwhile, in Cryoc land, the engineering base building for turrets and siege mode is researching. Well, he had ample time to research siege mode. There was no reason to rush it, as Cryoc could drive the Dragoons back rather easily, so there was no imminent threat. He could spend his gas first on other things. The Stargate is complete, and there is the Arbiter Tribunal. The Observatory is done, but I do not see a support bay, so no Rebus this time, which kind of makes sense if you're not going for aggressive harassment style. And Cryoc, even is he building the command center somewhere else? No. So he's just taking preparations, doing a preemptive wall, taking preparations to take a relatively fast third. Again, you can see that both players pretty much utilize the fact that the map offers very good defensive positions. So, for example, yeah, Cryoc knows that he can take, there's the command center, so that he can take a quick third base without any real risk of it getting overrun. The Tribunal should be ready by now, yep, and the first Arbiter is making, and again, Neagle feels comfortable with taking a relatively early third. This pylon wall is there to protect against the vultures just running into the third. And there are a few AI pylons at the natural as well. This is obviously not to block anything, but just to make the attack waste shots on the pylons. If unless Cryoc manually targets the Protoss units. So third is almost up for both players, but basically took it pretty much at the same time. And there is a casual shuttle hanging out there, and was there? Okay, I have a hunch I missed a drop, which was it Dark Templar? I'm sorry. Anyway, Neagle is beginning the gateway explosion, adding 4, bringing his total up to 6. And yeah, both players transferring workers to the third at the same time. This is an empty shuttle, and there is the DT, which not only I have missed, but Cryoc has also missed for a long time. It killed several buildings. I think that was 3 depots, and I don't know if he managed to pick up regular units as well, but Cryoc was rather slow to notice that there was a Dark Templar. I saw a brown spot around here on the minimap, and my overlay probably covered it, for which I apologize, where I was trying to look for it. So he was hiding a Dark Templar in the base. observe a ring about to form around Cryoc's positions, and Neagle decides to move out and see what he can accomplish. There aren't any significant minefields to speak of, so if he was thinking about clearing those, he doesn't really have a job. Anyway, he clears a vulture and a mine, and doesn't even want to force the issue. Rather, he has taken a fourth and has started to get upgrades, armor first, crowned armor first. So this is a really passive macro game so far. The greatest aggression so far was the very initial few Dragoon push, and other than that, there was the Dark Templar drop, which killed 3 depots, big deal, and that single vulture that was taken out by the Dragoon. So it's a very positional play from both players, and this allows for rapid expanding and rapid teching from both players. Stasis getting researched now, so it's highly unlikely that either of these players are going to engage before they are basically maxed on both units and tech. Even more gateways are getting added, which means that it's be a total of 12 gateways done for Neagle. Armor upgrade about halfway done. First arbiter is, if that is the first arbiter, is taking a tour around the map. This, well, yeah, lots of juicy SCVs at the natural, but basically the entire tank force of Cryoc is out there, so if the Arbiter wants to recall, he's probably better off recalling the main. Neagle is taking a 5th base, cleverly expanding as far away from Cryoc as possible, and trying to make the front as wide as possible, so he will probably build gateways here as well. So even if push from Cryoc succeeds, he won't be able. Mines. Even if the push from a push from Cryoc succeeds, he won't be able to. In the meanwhile, to destroy all the production. In the meanwhile, Neagle has recalled the main. For some reason, this seems to be missing the recall today, and this is actually doing okay damage, I believe. Those are main units, but it seems most of the SMEs have been pulled away successfully. In which case, it was again mostly depot damage. It's at least annoying as well. Okay, second recall coming, while the first is still getting cleaned up. That looks like a lot better recall, and the main army of Cryoc is caught between trying to defend his main and his fourth. So this was actually more successful, and Neagle should be able to get the command center, which is very annoying for Cryoc. Yep. He does get the command center, and the best Cryoc can do is take up siege positions at the bottom of the ramp, but those are going to get overrun by zealots. So the third, I believe I said fourth, this is the third, of Cryoc is going to get taken out, and suddenly Neagle is going to find himself at a very significant advantage. Yeah, he is basically at maximum population, whereas Cryoc is struggling to get above, significantly above 100, and he's in fact a supply block, which is wild. So supply depots are huge and are basically annoying to remake. Okay, he finally manages to kick Neagle's army out of what was once his third, and can start rebuilding the command center. And what I was talking about, here come the second batch of gateways. For Neagle, this is basically a safety measure to make sure that even if his main would get busted, he still has he's still able to make reinforcement. Another nice Dragoon and 5 Zealots recall in Cryoc's main. Good EMP, but without units, it's very difficult to kill Protoss. Kill the Protoss army, even if it doesn't have shields. There's only a handful of vultures and a few tanks out there. Tanks are 200, and to add insult to injury, there are still some. I believe that was another recall on a small force. No, that probably wasn't, since the Arbiter got the EMP, so that was the remainder of the initial recall. Also, as it is blatantly obvious, the thing Cryoc lacks in his main is air defense. So this Arbiter, with its whopping 10 damage attack, is slowly picking away at the Terran units. Also, funnily enough, the recall managed to take out Cryoc's main command center. There is one Goliath out which is bugging out instead of firing at the Arbiter. Okay, now it's firing at it, and the Arbiter doesn't move. It's going to get shot down. It's not really a huge loss for Neagle anyway, though it is like the topmost tech unit. And where are these? Where is this SC? Anyway, Neagle has basically taken his half of the map, even more than his half. And this is a very weird expansion placement. Okay, Neagle is going to assault the natural, even though Cryoc is quite behind in supply, but those are a lot of tanks. A good Zealot run-ins, helping a lot, but still, look at that. Like, Neagle is double the supply of Cryoc, and he's only on Dragoons and Zealots, and he cannot break a well-defended Terran position, even though he's double the supply of his opponents. So. So much for that. This command center is about to get finished and is probably also about to get scouted. Neagle might be just in a sadistic mood and waiting for it to finish so he can destroy it afterwards. Cryoc is trying for a desperation push, but even as he shoots down the Arbiter, all his tanks get stasised, and as he is in a hopeless position now, he GG's. So Neagle manages to equalize. It is 1-1 now. We are going to go to a game 3.